Hey guys, it's Lex
and Courtney.
and you are listening to another episode of The Pleasure's All Yours. We are here again encouraging sexual liberation in the Black and queer communities. This is a safe space where we want queer women and femmes, people that look like us, to come and learn, talk, and really just discuss how the pleasure is.
It's all yours, baby. Does it feel like Black History Month?
Mm-mm.
I have not seen a lot of that Black History pandering. Do you think we shamed them out of doing all that stuff? Because remember, there was a lot of years recently where Twitter and honestly just the Black community in general was really pissing on Target for doing their big kente cloth.
Target is still doing that though.
Okay.
Have you been into it?
No, I haven't. I'm trying to stay away. I have to
nah,
save money.
bitch, they still doing that shit. I walked in the other day and I was like, yep. It's almost February.
Damn. I had higher hopes. I guess I just haven't been a consumer in a minute, and so I haven't been able to see all the Black History shit.
No, Target is still very much on their shit.
Okay, that's good to know, bitch. How you doing?
Good. Oh, are we starting right now?
Yeah, this is definitely a great lead, and I'm just going to keep going.
I'm doing good. I'm with mask today.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Because I have a little cold. Everybody in my office has gotten sick. And it's just a little irritating because I also just got all my vaccines updated. So then I'm like, if I'm getting vaccinated and I'm still getting sick, what the fuck is going on, really? And I know that's, not how vaccinations work.
True.
But, why the fuck not?
No, I get it.
I literally paid to get poked with a needle.
Now, I tell you all the time, I used to be in healthcare.
Yes.
Okay. I was going to go to school to be a nurse. Didn't pan out. However.
And now we're doing this.
So, Lex, I don't think that it's a vaccine versus not vaccine or everybody in the office is getting sick. I think that, one, it doesn't help that you have been, really moving lately.
Yeah.
I've been looking at you, and you're just, I really felt bad having to pull you from your home today while you were getting ready in the closet. I was just like, oh, my God, I wish it wasn't Tuesday night and we did not have to release this tomorrow because I just want you to, sleep and, not have to worry about things. Because I know even though sometimes you do sleep all Saturday or all Sunday, but you still just have a lot on your plate right now. Yeah. And I just don't want that for you. I think it's compromising your immune system. I
also just try not to think about how much I have on my plate, but then another thing gets added and I am so pissed and irritated, and it's just the whole thing. And like I've already said, I'm out of help. All right, if you need some help, don't call Lex. Do not. I don't have no.
Don't call my motherfucking phone.
Okay, exactly. Because I don't have nothing else to give you. I don't have a single thing else after this last week. Just and having one of the worst days just because I was being helpful. It was just fucking awful. So I'm I'm out of help. I don't have no more help to give unless I'm locked in tight like a booty hole. Bitch, I ain't got shit else for you.
I respect that. I think it's time you took care of yourself, babe. Do it.
I be doing my best.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
how are you, Courtney?
I'm doing well. I am on my day 2 of Accutane.
Oh, yeah?
Let me tell you, bitch. I'm already what do they call it? Not expunging. I'm already excreting. No. Purging. Similar to excreting
is I was like, isn't that the same thing?
Well, excreting leads me to believe that it's shit coming out because excrement just gives shit.
I didn't think of it like that.
But purging is the term that they use where you start taking it and then all the little oil and zits that you have underneath the surface start to come out.
Yeah.
So I'm in that stage right now, and I should be in that stage for the next 6 weeks. Hopefully it won't be too bad because I've been really trying to take care of my skin.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to start this journey. So I think that was the highlight of my week so far. Oh.
Please tell me.
I saw my cousin this weekend, my little cousin.
Yeah,
She's 15.
Uh-huh.
And she keeps me young. I learned so fucking much from her on Saturday night.
You have to tell me what. What's the biggest thing you learned from your 15-year-old?
Okay, so she sent me an amazing audio porn website that's free
Okay.
and like completely like it's like the XNXX or some other like X Hamster maybe of audio porn. So like it's people uploading their own audio porn, and you could type in anything. So she sent me this link, and it said M for F at the top, and then it was a bunch of like white men very clearly like taking off their belt, like or like maybe jingling their keys and coming home from work, and they're like, "Hey, baby, I see you're in there making a beautiful dinner for me. I just need to hop in the shower real quick."
Okay.
And then you like hear him go upstairs and turn on the water and like steam, and like he's like humming, and then he says, "Baby, you're so great. Why don't you come over here and let me show you how great you are?"
Okay. I feel like I've heard this, but like on TikTok, and it's like Snape's voice.
Right. But then it gets obviously extremely graphic and full sex, right? So then I'm like listening to it. I hate to sound weird, but like she's upstairs. I'm like listening to it, a little bit of it, and I'm like, okay, obviously if men are doing this, there has to be like, where's the gay shit? Where's the women at in general?
Yeah.
So she's like, oh no, there's none of that on this website, and I'm like, so I scroll up to the search engine and I just see that she, like, obviously somebody else sent her a link to the M for F, like male for female.
Yeah.
On like page, so she just didn't search anything else, but there's definitely femme for femme, and
hell yeah.
there was I typed in black woman, and there was even black women audio. It really opened up a lot of doors for me, like career wise, because I feel like that's something I'm getting into 2024. Like,
that's what you're gonna be doing is recording.
I am
like the audio.
I think I might.
I
think I might try it out.
I like that just brings me back to the one that I recorded and how I was like, you have to hear this little snippet.
What are you talking about?
Of a voice note that I recorded when I first got our little tiny mics.
Oh, with Red.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that was the real thing. I'm doing a little ASMR playtime. You know what I mean?
That like macaroni sound.
Yeah, kind of.
Hell yeah.
Kind of. We're like, hey there, sweetheart. I see you've had a long day. Why don't I take you to the room and rub you down? Let you relax. You deserve it. Come here. Stop playing.
And that was your free trial.
Yeah, that's plenty. But anyway, I was like, I'm really so amazed, and like I'm just kind of like exploring. I'll definitely send you the link. I think you would love it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, she taught me about that. I didn't know what that was, and then she mentioned this thing called a jeeb. Now,
sounds like something you put your dick in.
Oh my God, you're kind of close.
Okay.
So the way that the sentence that she used was like, "Hey, like, have you ever hit a jeeb?" And I was like, oh, okay. It sounds like a smoker's thing because you're saying hit. Like, I've never hit a jeeb. Is this? I said, is this nicotine? Because you guys love nicotine. Like, teenagers love nicotine. Like, y'all don't smoke weed anymore. But she actually told me it was like, well, the way she explained it was, I don't know what it is, but I was in this guy's car and he asked me if I wanted to hit a jeeb, and he pulled out like a water bottle and then he filled it up, and then when he blew out the water, all the smoke filled up. And I was like, oh, okay, a gravity bong, like a water bottle bong.
So
like,
how is it close to something you stick your dick in?
I don't know. It felt like I just felt like you were on the right path, and I wanted to like reaffirm you. You know, I wanted to affirm my friend.
I really appreciate that. Either way.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, you mean a water bottle, like a gravity bong? And she was like, okay, I guess. I don't know what that is. But
you fucking old bitch.
Basically, no. I can't tell you
it's called a jeeb, bitch. It's called a fucking jeeb, grandma.
Okay, so my dad was downstairs with her dad, my uncle, watching a football game. So I went into his bedroom and I took one of his Delta 8 gummies. And so we were sitting like chatting in the room, and I started to feel it. And then she was like, do you want to go get boba? And I was like, yeah, definitely. So like we're just talking about things, and I just like, I'm trying to bring up like topics, and she's just kind of like, I don't really know about those topics. And I just started to get really nervous, and I was high. So I just was like, I was sweating, like I was stumbling over my words. I was like, oh my God, I don't know how to impress this 15-year-old. Like I really felt so out of the loop.
She probably wants to be like you when she grows up. That's the crazy part.
I really hope so. I think she does. You know, we're friends for sure, and she loves to see me, but I don't know. I just think that I think they just know what they want. Like, she's like, I want to be a pharmaceutical rep. And I'm like, yes, girl, get them high heels, that pencil skirt, make that fucking money, bitch. Make it easy for you. She knows what she wants to do. Like, I think that's how their generation just is. Like,
what's her sign?
She's a Virgo.
Okay, yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
It's giving Beyonce.
Actually, it is. I'm going to text her that. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when we were talking about careers the other night, you know who you remind me of? Beyonce. Giselle knows.
You can be her. But also, speaking of current events,
Yes.
did you see Drake's penis?
Drake's penis is on the internet?
Oh my God. I love a live reaction.
Oh my God, is that what everybody in the office is talking about?
Everybody's
today?
talking about it. I have literally everybody's fucking talking about Drake's dick.
And you know, I haven't really been on Twitter the last few days,
Oh my
so I don't
God.
really. Ever since the Nicki and Megan stuff calmed down, I haven't been on there. What? What the fuck? Yo, Drake. I'm not saying hit me up, but like, damn,
Right, bitch, I'm
that
like, hold on.
is a dick, boy.
That is a zig.
That's
that
why he
ain't
be
no
acting
mixed
like
boy
that.
Zick.
That's why he be acting like
Right.
that.
It almost kind of gives him permission, but still, it's also like.
That's why he be acting like that. That's why he be acting like a bad
'Cause he
bitch
can.
because he got
Because he
that
can.
dick in his
Because
pants.
he can.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
dingling.
It makes him like 5% less corny than I found him over the course of the years. Now, if I knew he had that dick back in 2009, no, I was young.
Nah, that
2014.
What is it called? If you're reading this, it's too late.
Oh yeah.
That dick makes that album so good.
Yeah.
I literally, as soon as I saw that dick, I was like, "Damn, you know what? If you're reading this, it's too late." Was a big dick album.
It
and
might
you
have
know
been
what?
too late for me. I don't know. Is it too late?
How did they get this video?
I don't know. I feel like he released it. I saw a tweet that said he's trying to pull attention away from Megan saying he got a BBL.
Yes.
He said, "Hold on, let me pull my dick out."
Everybody was talking about Nicki, but like the niggas got it the worst.
Yeah, they really did.
She said posted in another nigga hood like a bad bitch. Yo, what?
And she's been talking about them niggas for like
Ever.
projects.
She said, "Get the fuck out my comments." I fucking love Megan, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a good day for that. That was really, really entertaining. One of my good friends said that she thought it was hot, but like it was very unnerving to see him like with his legs splayed out like that. And like, why did he have a shirt on but no pants?
That's how niggas be laying in their bed half the time.
Shirt on, no pants, dick in hands, flopping, flopping, flopping.
The little jiggle he did, niggas love jiggling they big dicks like that.
And I'm asking myself, was it hard? Because, you know, it was floppy. But I also know that big dicks like that, it takes a lot for the blood to get
It's
all
like
the way.
that was
they
probably like
do
a
end up-
semi. That was probably like a little semi thing.
Yeah.
Going
Who do you
on.
think he was sending that to?
Probably his white bitch.
He has a white bitch?
I'm sure he does.
Like one of the white
Have
bitches.
you seen his son?
Oh, yeah. She's like, what, Puerto Rican? She Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Yeah, she's something like that. She might be Dominican. I don't know. She Latina. Yeah. I love pop culture moments like that where we can all
Yeah.
just like bond together and say, oh. And also, I feel like the last few times there's been dicks of celebrities released,
Yeah.
they've been very mediocre and small.
Because wasn't it that one white man who like just kind of splayed his dick out? Wasn't that?
Oh my God, I don't know, but I don't.
I didn't
like seeing
actually.
white
I didn't
penis.
actually see it, but I remember everybody talking about somebody in a movie, and that like he actually like showed his
that's
whole dick.
Saltburn. No, that dick was
okay.
huge. If
There
that
you
was
go.
his real dick, they use prosthetics, so it
Yeah.
could have been, and they're really realistic. But no, in Saltburn, no, his dick was. I was like, hold on,
Okay, so yeah,
yeah.
we got two dicks and
Now, personally,
uh-huh.
I rewatched the video after I just showed you, and I'm like, okay, no, what was I thinking? Because this morning when I saw it, I thought to myself, it's a little skinny.
No,
It's a little skinny,
no.
but actually,
That's a thick, long dick right there.
it's a thick, long dick.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those.
So you fuck Drake?
If he wasn't Drake,
If he wasn't Drake, then he wouldn't.
like maybe
Be
if he was
Drake.
like Jimmy Drake.
In a wheelchair? Yes.
Okay.
You know. Definitely.
Okay, yeah.
I liked his vibe then.
I liked Jimmy. I like Jimmy's vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, again, if you're reading this and it's too late, probably.
Yeah, definitely. What was your pleasure? Well, we every week we do a pleasure moment, and it's just a representative of our bestest, most fabulous moment of the week. It could be big or small. What was your pleasure moment today, babe?
I don't want to say today. I'll probably say, what happened last week? Oh, I really enjoyed our Valentine's Day photo shoot. You know, I always love it when we can do stuff like that. That was very
Yes.
fun.
It was all it was a good time. I loved getting to do it with my cousin, and yeah, it was great.
And like, shout out to that fucking iced caramel macchiato.
Shit.
Because that shit was good as fuck.
Shit. So
I've been thinking about that coffee since I had it.
yeah, their partner makes the best iced caramel macchiato, best iced vanilla latte. That bitch is up in there steaming and stirring it up, okay?
Hell yeah.
You'll get to meet them both next week for a special Valentine's Day couples episode.
Yes.
Yay.
You know, I feel like we're both, we're both a little coupled up right now.
Yeah.
Do you have Valentine's Day plans?
Yes and no. This weekend it's our friends, well, one of their friends' birthdays. So we're going on a wine walk.
Okay.
And that was like $60 a person.
Is that in Dallas?
It's in Grapevine. You know how they
Okay.
have all those wineries out
That's
there?
why they call it that.
Mm-hmm. Bitch, you are blowing my fucking mind right now.
It was the genuine look of, oh my God, that is why they call it that on your face. Because as soon as I heard it, I was like wine?
Duh.
And then you're going on a wine walk.
Yeah, I'm going on a wine walk. So that'll be cute and like a little romantic thing. They give you like flights of wine at each winery, and there's like 6 or 7 on the list.
Ooh, love it.
Yeah.
Girl, you can be drunk.
I am. I'm going to not take my Accutane that day.
Yes.
But I think that's it. Honestly, I'm moving in 2 weeks. I'm traveling in a week.
Yeah.
I'm just not a lot planned.
Yeah.
I think maybe like go cook somewhere at home. Yeah, that's all we have planned.
I think we're going for a nice dinner and probably an activity.
Okay, activities are always good.
Yeah, there's like an ice cream making class that she really wants to go
Ice
to.
cream making class.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
So like half the time when we go out on a date or our date night, like because we eat a lot,
Yeah.
we've been trying to do more stuff like go on an activity.
Yeah.
Like the last thing we did was a candle making. And I forgot what we did before that, but I have a running Instagram saved folder of like different activities to do in Dallas because we're always wanting to do something rather than
eat.
Yeah.
Definitely. Have an experience.
Yeah.
Let me know how the ice cream making class is. That sounds awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, actually just send me the link to the ice cream
Okay,
making
yeah,
class.
I'll do that too.
Yes. My pleasure moment this week was wow. Man. Not that it wasn't a pleasurable week, you know, it's just kind of hard for you to remember sometimes what even fucking happened.
Yeah, that's why we be trying to get here. Oh, that's why we be trying to get in this bitch on Saturday.
Oh.
Okay, and I know, you know, for everybody who listens to us week after week, last week, I'm sure you saw that we were on the fucking couch from the fucking laptop because for some reason, most of the building where our studio is didn't have any power, so there was no way for us to come into the studio to do anything. So, and you know, it was just the clock was ticking, girl. We got a schedule.
Yeah,
so
it was a lot. So we're sorry. If you woke up on Wednesday and
I'm
you're
not
like,
sorry. It wasn't my fault.
I'm sorry. If you woke up Wednesday and you thought to yourself, man, this is my 13th reason. Hopefully you're still here with us and you're enjoying this week's episode of The Pleasure's All Yours on a beautiful Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that you mentioned that we didn't pod because I was wondering why my week felt so like mixed the fuck up.
Because usually we've been trying to pod on Saturday so that way we also remember our week.
That would help a lot.
Because like we get to Monday, Tuesday, and it's like, girl, what did I even do last week?
Yeah.
What did I do yesterday?
Yeah.
I don't know. Work has started and filled the rest of my brain.
Oh, you know what? I'll say that my pleasure moment was hanging out with my fucking cousin because she really cracks me the hell up. Like, she
Yeah.
keeps me young, and like, I just really understand now what my cousin is like when she looks at me and she's just like, I don't know what that means. Why would you say that to me? Or like, she's like, oh, you have sex now? Like, it doesn't make sense. And now I honestly get it because I'm just like, weren't you 2?
Like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. God. But yeah, what week is it? Is it the second week of February?
It is technically the second week of February.
God
Yes.
damn, I feel like life is really
January
flying.
screwed. Like January was screwing around. Like didn't really move too much. Didn't move too fast. And then we get to February, and they're like, "Up, the niggers are here."
Oh shit. We gotta speed up time.
I go.
Absolutely, you're fucking right. Wow. Speaking of Twitter, because I know we were discussing Drake, I saw an amazing trend of people talking about like the most simpest ass shit that they've done for somebody else.
Yes.
My God.
I win.
I don't know, bitch. You want to have a simp off?
Okay.
Let's fucking do it.
Courtney, you don't tell me about your
No,
sit moment.
here we
so I'm
go.
like,
No, that's fun. Not you, bitch. Once I start telling the story, you will remember it. But I absolutely have told you. I just tell you after. Like,
okay. But then I don't get the like excitement build up, you know? Like
what excitement do you need to know that I'm a simp? Like,
I don't-
what excitement would that bring you?
I don't know. I just like knowing that you're doing things and that you're having a good time.
Oh, I wasn't having a good time. That's
Oh.
what makes it a simp moment. 'Cause what the
always-
hell was I doing?
I always have a good time when I'm simping. That's like
Okay.
when I'm having my best time.
Let me rephrase then, because I don't think you're understanding. So this trend had like women saying, "Okay, this guy asked me out on a date on Tinder."
For men?
A lot of them were men, yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
I did see some gay ones on here.
Okay.
But they did involve studs. But anyway.
Oh, fuck.
No, that's not true. That's not true. There was a few bad bitches doing bad bitch shit. But anyway, and it was like, I met this guy on Tinder and we went out on a date and then he forgot his wallet and he told me that like he gave this elaborate story and then I owe him money or he owes me money and he stood me with the bill, like that crazy shit, kind of embarrassing stories, you know. And it was like, so what is the dumbest shit you've done for someone else, or like the dumbest shit that's happened to you from like somebody you've dated, embarrassing story, that kind of vibe.
Okay. Well, I want to know what you were going to tell me because you were like, you'll remember once I tell you. So, like, now I have to know.
Okay, I'm trying not to use a lot of details because this is just a really small city.
Give these niggas code names.
It doesn't matter because, like, I feel like when I describe the situation, you'd be like, oh, I feel like I know somebody that fits these qualities. Anyway.
Okay.
So for my birthday, when I turned 23, my friend and I went to a like poetry open mic night thing, and it was connected to a chocolate shop, like a pastry chocolate ice cream shop. So we went and we were just like listening to poetry and like just like we had like a little wine and we were like trying chocolates and stuff. And when we went to go get ice cream at the end of the night, this guy behind the counter was like just kind of chatting with us and like, you know, oh, you like this flavor? Oh, are you from around here? Like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So then when we check out, he's like, hey, like I would love to like hang out sometime. Like, are you down? And I'm like, yeah, of course, it's my birthday. You know, like I just got asked out. Like it's great. So we don't like text a lot, but one day he like calls me and he's like, hey, you know, I'm about to close up here, but like if you want to come over and like we can just hang out and I'll show you like the stuff and like you can try some chocolates and like we could just vibe.
Yeah.
And like it's a very vibey place. Like
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, this will be fun. Like after hours, like, you know, a little wine. Like I'm sitting in my little dress on
Get
the
fucked in
the
walk-in.
counter.
I see you.
Yeah, like like just being sexy. Like
Yeah.
there's jazz playing in the background, whatever. So I get there and it was kind of like that for like 5-10 minutes. Like he poured me a glass of wine and like gave me like a little pastry and I went to go sit down for a little bit. And then he started to close, right? Because he was closing. And then I'm just like writing in my journal trying to look cute. And then he comes in and he's like, hey, we can get out of here a lot sooner if you just like come to the back real quick. Like, and like, can
Now
you just
he
like
made you work for free.
Lex, listen. See, he's like, I can get out real quick and like we can, hang out. If we just leave earlier. I was like, okay, cool, yeah. Like, I guess I can just help. I like putting dishes and things. So I was like loading the automatic dishwasher and like we were just chatting. It didn't feel like I was doing work. It felt like
Yeah.
work when he asked me to sweep. It felt like work when I was putting up the chairs. And I was like, okay, and then I said, okay, I'm just going to go sit outside for a little bit. So I sat outside, but it was freezing because it's November.
Yeah.
So I sat outside for a little bit, watched the full moon, and thought to myself, this is really like how I'm spending the day after my birthday. What? And then he comes outside and like locks the door and he's like, hey, actually I don't
Can you
live,
give me a ride home? Ugh.
I actually don't live too far from here. Can I get a ride home? And I'm like, okay. Because it's 11 o'clock at night. It's dark and cold.
Yeah.
And you have locked the store and set the alarm. So it's not like you can go back in there and wait for your Uber if I say no. This is my thoughts.
Yeah.
This is my 23-year-old thoughts. Okay. And so we got in the fucking car and I drove him home, which was not close.
How far was it?
It was not far. So like
How many minutes?
20.
Too many.
Yeah, right? And we were taking...
He might as well have asked you to drive him all the way to fucking...
It's all the same.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know you. I don't fucking know.
How long did it take you to get back home?
It was the place that he was staying, which is a whole thing other in its entirety. He was staying like behind a venue
Okay.
that we were very familiar with. I was like driving on the way and I was like, I've performed here. There's no living quarters here. But anyway, yeah, we hung out for a little bit. We smoked a little bit. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go. And I left. And I'm like really happy that 21-year-old Courtney would have been like, well, I'm here. So I've got to suck some dick.
Whip it out.
Like I've got to since I'm here. But 23-year-old Courtney, she thought different.
After you made me work and drive you home.
Work? Like,
I
why-
also got to suck your dick real quick before
My
I
God.
go.
And all you did was smoke me out? Like, I have another, like, I've told you this story before, and we were really high and a little drunk.
Okay.
And we were, like, cracking up because I told you this, like, specific thing about him. And, like, you just started busting out laughing. But I won't say it, so... Anyway.
Now you're going to have to remind me later because I need to know so I can have another good laugh.
I will. But yeah, that's I think it's probably not the most simpest thing I've done because I've been in relationships with people like when I was younger, like 19, 20, 21, that just like, I've done a lot.
Yeah.
I did a lot.
Yeah.
Before. But that was probably my most like embarrassing, like light date moment. Like I never talked to him again.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not how I know.
Never again in my life.
Never.
I don't know. Like you were saying that and I'm trying to like think of when something like that has happened to me. I just like I think my version of simping is me liking you and then like just doing literally anything that I think you will like, going to like the ends of the earth to do them.
Okay, that's not simping. That's like being a good person and a good partner and like you loving somebody.
I don't know. When I tell people about the things that I do, they're like, "Oh, you a simp for real?" And I'm like,
I think I guess I can definitely hear how somebody would say that.
Yeah.
But that's not what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm really trying to think, but like
yeah, you just don't seem like that kind of person.
Yeah.
To put up with a lot.
But I will say that I was almost put in this situation, and you'll know who I was talking about because
I already know. That's crazy because I already know. The opera?
Oh, shit. I mean, there is a couple of them that come from there, but
Okay.
I was talking about the tattoo. You know, because I was telling you about this and you were like, I just can't believe you're fucking this person. Because you know them and you've known them. So.
Okay. Yes.
It's clicking.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, so there's this guy, and the only reason I met him is because me and Courtney went to go get drinks, and he just so happened to work there. And I was like, okay, wow, maybe it's this low lighting, and maybe it's because I'm sitting down, but this nigga kind of fine as hell. And so I was like, okay.
Mind you, I will say he's attractive. He's an attractive
And still
person.
is.
Yeah,
and still is. That's why I haven't
definitely.
unfollowed that Instagram, because...
Because Them thirst traps be thirsting.
Absolutely. So, like, I don't remember how we connected outside of like the three of us that night hanging out.
Yeah.
But we connected somehow, and then we ended up hanging out, chilling, and like he's just really chill. He was showing me a bunch of the artwork he's been working on. We were just listening to music. He smoked me out. He made me dinner.
Nice. Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
It was kind of salty.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Niggas
Niggas love
over salting their food.
They
Like,
love fucking salty shit. So it was kind of salty, but it was still really good and everything. I had no issue. And Dick laid down all the way down to rest.
One of my first dicks.
Yeah.
Was my first dick.
Oh my God.
First dick I ever sucked.
And we are sisters. We stand together.
Yes.
So, you know, we actually were hooking up for like a while.
Yeah.
And it was really, I like casual things, or at this time I was really, really enjoying casual things. And so just being able to hit him up when I was like frustrated, vice versa, when I just wanted to kind of hang out and then get my pussy ate and then get my shit wrecked and then go home. Like, it worked so well.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then I was talking about how I wanted to get a tattoo. And he was like, oh, just let me do your tattoo for you. And I was like, okay, yeah, I bet. This is kind of what I want. And he was like, all right, I'll draw something for you. And I was like, okay. So he spends a little bit of time drawing something for me. We're not hanging out during this time because we plan on hanging out, fucking, him doing my tattoo, smoking some more, and then
fucking some more or going
and then
home.
going home. Yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is great. So he shows me the draft of the drawing, and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. Like, I love it. And so we set the day where we're going to do the tattoo and everything else. And I go over there. Why the fuck is he talking about, oh, well, I don't like that one, and I don't think it will go well where you're trying to, like, where you want to put it, I don't think it will go well.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, so where do you suggest I get this? And then I think it was up here or something. I don't remember. But I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I can deal with that. It's a cute spot. It'll show up in every top I wear. No problem whatsoever. And then he was like, well, I didn't like the outline, so I actually tossed it. So I have to start over. And I was like, you've had 2 weeks.
Did you even see that online, or did he just throw it away at a?
He just threw it away. He showed me a picture of it.
Okay.
And he was like, I didn't like it. So
did
I just
you
tossed
like it?
out. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. So it was going on your body, but
Yeah.
you liked it?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So then he was like, oh, I can just draw something up real quick tonight. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I already get there late, and I tell him I have somewhere to be in the morning, so I cannot be here late. And usually I'm there late, like 2, 3 in the morning, and it's fine. But I'm like, I literally have somewhere to be. And it's like, he heard me, and he said, okay, and then he didn't. And so, bitch, why the fuck? I'm sitting here waiting around. He's smoking me out, which is great. Mm-hmm. We're smoking, we're chatting. But then I'm starting to get a little frustrated because I'm sitting here waiting. You're over here talking, like, telling me about all these bitches that you be tattooing all the time. Oh yeah, this bitch tried to fuck me earlier today, to pay for her tattoo. All this, just telling,
to do with you?
Just telling me unnecessary stuff. And as soon as he started telling me unnecessary shit, I was like, you was probably in here fucking that bitch. That's probably what happened. That's why I'm here so late. That's why you hit me up so late. That's also why you don't have the drawing. And that's also why you're, like, doing all the, and I don't even like that bitch. Like, I don't even like her like that. Like, she actually really be getting on my nerves. Like, I don't know. Niggas don't realize that, like, you talking about how much you hate somebody after spending X amount of hours with them is the first giveaway that you are doing something. Like, what? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get turned off. I'm starting to get irritated. Mm-hmm. It's getting later and later. And I just realized that I just sat here for like 4 hours.
4 hours?
Just sat here for 4 hours. Smoking, chatting, listening to music. Didn't get my pussy ate. Didn't get a tattoo. And he didn't even, I don't think he even started the drawing while I was there. So it was pissing me off. I tried Ethiopian food for the first night that night, though. So that was cool.
Yeah, that is a plus.
But we just kind of sat around doing nothing. And then I left. And then the next day, he was like, oh, I was really sad that we didn't get to do the thing. And I was like, I want to let you know, like, I'm not hanging out with you again.
Yeah.
Like,
don't call my motherfucking phone.
Exactly. I was like, that actually really pissed me off. And then I was telling him how inconsiderate it was.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just inconsiderate because I kept telling you that I have to go home at this time and all this other stuff. And it's like, you didn't care. And he was like, well, you were just you still sat there, like you didn't rush me or anything like that. And I'm like, because who am I to rush you if you're giving me a pretty big piece at a discounted price and you're over here talking about you gonna fuck the shit out of me afterwards.
Yeah.
None of which happened.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't like how everything went down the other night. And then he basically tried to do that thing that men do where they're like, you're overreacting, and basically was like, well, I'm just trying to make sure. If you think about it in the grand scheme of things, I'm trying to make sure that you have the perfect piece of artwork on your body that's going to be there for a lifetime. My nigga, you sound like a salesman, and it's not working.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And so I basically told him, like, that's it. I'm good. Like, I've said my piece. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Like, it's fine. Just don't hit me up.
Yeah.
And so over the course of a couple weeks, he hit me up and was like, hey, what's up? And literally I actually have a running folder in my phone of like screenshots of crazy things I have texted or crazy things that have been texted to me.
I fucking love that.
And so
would you release them ever?
Maybe, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I can show you a few of them.
Yeah.
But he texted me and was like, hey, we should kick it. And I was like, are you apologizing with dinner in head or are you just in my phone? And he was like, well, yeah, obviously. And I was like, okay, great. So when? Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, I'll just let you know when later. And I was like, okay, well,
okay,
I'm good then. I'm actually very good. And then like he sends me this long message about not wanting to burn any bridges or whatever. And like I still think he's cool. He's a great artist and everything.
That's very true.
But that night really showed me like, I don't know, I don't like when people show up like that.
Or play with your time.
Or play with my time. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess like me just sitting there like
Definitely.
a fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Waiting for a tattoo and some dick and didn't get either one.
Man, like I hate when dick is disappointing, but like not in the physical sense.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I really wanted to fuck you, and you talked your way out of fucking me, or you did things that caused me to not want to fuck you, and you had it.
Yeah.
You had a clear shot. You ever look at your quarterback or whoever the fuck shoots the basketball and say to yourself, damn, that nigga should have got it.
I don't know. I guess like something that does come to mind though is the trip to Miami I sponsored with an ex of mine.
Okay, time out. Not trip to Miami she sponsored.
I
You
did.
sponsored.
Yeah, because I really love this person and they were like, and like we were together we had been together for a little bit and well, not long enough for me to drop as much money as I did.
Yeah.
But like they're like, nobody's ever surprised me, nobody's ever taken me on a trip, and I want to spend my birthday shaking ass on a beach. And so I was like,
girl, I could have took your ass to Galveston.
I didn't want to take her to Galveston. I wanted to take her somewhere. I wanted to take her to California or Miami or somewhere where she could be with other bad bitches and just be like in a party scene. That's it. So she needed clothes for the trip. I paid for the clothes for the trip. I paid for the tickets. I paid for everything. Everything that needed to be paid for on the trip, I paid for it. I even brought back my Nintendo Switch I sold it so I could have extra money so we could spend it while we were out there.
Yes, I forgot you had a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. So like it's just so crazy to me. And then I like bought her a Telfar and like just all these things only for it to turn out how it did, which is like super disappointing because even sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, I just didn't expect things to end that way. I didn't expect them to end at all, actually. So like that was like really jarring to me. And that was one reason why I was like, oh yeah, I'll pay for a Miami trip. We're going to be together for like ever.
Yeah.
So hell yeah.
It was worth it at the
yeah,
time.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you asking me for a shirt, you asking me for this, you asking me, I haven't even bought myself a Telfar bag. I haven't even taken myself on a $5,000 trip, okay? Like, I haven't even done all of those things. And you over here talking about a shirt, a blanket, and a sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Did you have fun on that trip?
For the most part, it was fun. Like, there was one night that I was kind of moody, mostly because one of the outfits that I bought that I was wearing that night, I just was like feeling really weird about my body in it. So that was like
never helpful.
Yeah, but there was like she was moody and I didn't know why.
Yeah.
And like, I wasn't upset, but I was kind of like upset because I'm like, yeah.
How you gonna be mad on vacation?
And like, I don't know, like, I was just really trying to go above and beyond. Do you know that in Miami, a single hookah with no flavor is $85?
That's like standard around there.
Yes, and then you add a flavor and it's 115. And she wanted a mixed flavor. So I was like, oh yeah, babe, get what you want. Order what you want. You want some drinks? Order what you want.
$30 drinks.
And then whenever we broke up and she was like moving her stuff, she like left the pictures that I paid for, that I paid $45 for 2 prints for. She left them on my kitchen island. Yo, I was actually kind of pissed about that.
You're just now getting to bring that up, getting to process that.
I actually was kind of pissed about that one.
Yeah.
It's in my memory box now. Because a bitch don't throw away pictures. I don't burn them. I don't
do that
anything
either.
like that. But I do have a little memory box with all the
Beautiful.
pictures in it. Yeah.
I have letters from my exes. All of my exes wrote me letters, and I will keep them.
Yeah.
And if
Make it an album. Take a close up picture of one and make an album cover.
Oh, you are so smart. Man, I almost want to redact that. Damn. You know, I would say this is much worse because you did this out of love.
Yeah, I did.
You did, like, truly, you did this out of love. Like,
Yeah.
you just wanted to do something
You want to
nice.
shake your ass on a beach for your birthday?
Yeah.
Bitch, we're going to the clear blue water. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, resort on the beach, everything.
Wow. Fumbled the bag. And now somebody scooped it up.
Yeah. I haven't spent that much money on a trip for her yet, but definitely have already spent at least like $1,600 on a trip.
Okay, that's not too bad.
That's me lowballing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's me lowballing.
Okay. Well, I have a question for the girl.
Yeah. You're looking at me like I know what the question is.
I don't know the question.
Oh, okay. She's got.
Oh, weren't we going to talk about Valentine's Day?
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about Valentine's
Okay.
Day. Yeah.
Lex, tell me something about the love holiday.
So, Valentine's Day was adapted by Catholics and turned into this like very PG chocolates, flowers, let's go on a date. But like it was a pagan holiday where they were into so much debauchery.
Of course,
Like,
I love debauchery.
love debauchery, bitch. But it is like, what is it? It's a Roman festival. It started off as a Roman festival, honoring Juno, the Roman goddess of marriage. And it was a sexually charged and violent rite. So they would sacrifice dogs. They would sacrifice male goats.
Oh my God.
As a
yes,
sign,
no goats.
as a sign of virility, which I thought was like insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, they literally, many women of rank also purposely got their way, and like children at school presented their hands to be struck. Like basically, once the church found out that that's what you were up to, they'd be like, bring them bitches.
Oh.
Put your hands out.
Ooh,
That's where the nuns get it from.
They don't know that just really turned up the switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we wanted.
Yes, but after the ascension of Christianity in Rome, there was a pope who demanded to abolish it, and some 30 days later, they turned it into just a festival. So you don't usually see things about how Valentine's Day was before the Catholics got to it, but it literally was like orgy, fight to the death everywhere. Fucking, we're gonna fuck some more, and then we're covered in blood, we're still gonna fuck, and then, you know what? I'm gonna go fight a bear in the woods. Yeah. You know, it was very like sexual and violent,
just like passionate emotions.
Yes,
like,
yes.
yeah.
And that's what the whole celebration was for.
How do we celebrate that way today? Like
with sex and murder?
Do we plan an orgy?
Hey, that's been on the list.
We're just waiting on it.
We're just waiting.
We're just waiting on it.
Yeah.
We're waiting on it. But
It's
we mean the community.
Yeah.
We're looking at you. We're waiting on it. Like, get that straight.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like I would make a great hostess
I
for
think you
an
make
orgy.
a great hostess. I'm here
Yeah.
to help where I can. I'll wear like a cute little costume and just be like your security guard. Like I would love to do it. Make it happen.
I'd probably give you a cute like collar with like a
Yes.
light on it.
Yes, like come to
Yeah.
me if you need help
Yeah, exactly.
or a refill
Yeah, or
on,
a
on
hand.
lubes or a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with it.
I think that's like probably the first thing I would probably do
Yeah,
is probably throw like some kind of debauchery party.
I don't want to. I don't want
Very
people.
carefully screened.
Oh, yeah.
Very carefully screened, very carefully vetted.
Only the
All
like
of those things.
cream of the crop of the village.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And something else exciting about Valentine's Day is what's today? What's today? The
the 6th.
Okay. In 10 days, me and Courtney are hosting our first event like ever. With a payout hashtag. We're hosting an event at Southern Gourmet Kitchen in Plano on Friday the 16th. It is a 21 up erotic poetry night, and it's basically just some performers getting up there to perform their erotic poetry in a black-owned restaurant
With some great soul food.
with a black DJ. The food is so good.
Yeah.
Like and it's so crazy because me and Red went there one day when we were just out in my old home, just out shopping in the area. And I was like, oh, we should try somewhere new. And she was like, oh, I want Southern comfort food. And we went there. That food was so fucking
Maybe you
good.
manifested it when you went.
On accident.
You put our energy in there.
Yeah, and like the DJ that's there is also the DJ that's usually at Sue Ellen's on
they're a
Fridays
dope
when we
DJ.
go.
Yeah. I'm so excited. Listen, come out, get ready to have fun pregame before you get there, get drinks when you get there.
Yeah.
And like be ready to answer some fun questions.
We're going to have a raffle
Like,
also for some
yes.
free shit. It's Valentine's Day. It's an erotic poetry night. It's 21 and up. We really going to have something for you to put in your coochie. So.
Yes. You could bring your nigga, bring your bitch, bring your bitches, bring your besties, don't bring your mama.
I mean,
Bring your cousins.
unless it's like,
Bring your sister. Don't bring your mama. I don't know. You're right.
what if it's like one of those dynamics,
Yeah. Yeah. Bring your mama.
or your mommy.
But just, ew.
I'm just saying that's the dynamic I'm talking about, bitch. Damn.
Oh, I thought when you said dynamic, you just meant like cool mom dynamic. Like,
Oh,
my mom's a cool mom. Like, I want her to come to this.
I mean, if your mom's a cool mom, then yeah, bring her too.
But no, if you bring her, I'm going to ask her some crazy questions.
And if you don't want to hear it, bitch,
Don't bring your
her ass.
mama. But you mean like a mommy, like,
I'm sorry,
subby
mommy.
that-
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, not that I am super into cartoon sex,
Okay. Great way to start it off.
but
I'm not into cartoon sex, but
there are times where it's all that really like satisfies me.
I think it's the sound effects they use.
I don't know, because some of these are just like human beings. Like, it's not like I don't just watch like the.
Tommy Pickles, okay.
No, I don't like those. I like the regular ones.
Okay, where it's like Mr. Incredible or Mrs.
Yeah.
Incredible and like Snow Zone or
No, I don't like to
Frozone or
know
whatever the
them.
fuck.
Like, I like, okay, so when I
Okay.
say cartoon porn, I should say like that, that 3D like
Oh, okay.
iterations that people make.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and it's more loose.
Yeah.
Like, they make stories, they make characters. One thing I always see and I have to watch out for, especially in the lesbian scenes, is that mommy shit. Like, they love to like
love saying that.
they love making it seem like, oh, it's just a mature woman at a bar picking up a young little chicken, but it's not. It's like, oh, darling, I saw you on a date with that guy, and I had to make sure you were okay. It's like very disturbing.
Yeah.
And then you get too into it, and you're like, oh, this is what this is. Now I have to start all over and find something else,
Because
and it's
now
very hard.
pussy's dried up.
So I want to know which of you people out there are requesting all of this incestuous porn.
It's a man.
It's disgusting.
It's a man, obviously.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. I do. Sometimes I'll, when you're like scrolling on a porn site and you see that, like, there's like an ad and it's like a
Yeah.
cartoon. I'm like, how is this like a still draw? Like, do you draw this by frame, or is this like an AI thing, or
I've
like?
always wondered that. Like, how did you get Brian to fuck Lois?
I really want to know. And where did he get this very human dick from?
Very.
He looks like a. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like these.
I don't like that.
I don't like this. Do you ever wonder if your face is like on a porn ad? Because like sometimes I'll look at like the ads that pop up and you're like, this bitch doesn't do porn. Like this is a normal bitch. Where are you getting this like the face for this? And then you're they digitally like
alter
put it on a different body or like a video, and you're just like, do those exist of me?
I would be very surprised. I would be very surprised, and also be looking for a lawyer. So
yeah, like why am I on the horny singles? It's like Facebook to fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck book.
Not you knowing it by heart, but I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I enjoy my little sessions. I take my time. I scroll. I find new things. And now that I have this like audio situation, I'm enjoying myself.
I love it.
Yeah.
I know that right after like we recorded our little audio snippet, I was sitting at my desk and like had my headphones in, and I was just listening to the snippet. You know, I just think I would fuck me. I don't know if I've said that before. I would fuck me, and like listening to my own self like get fucked is like crazy, cause I'm like, damn, this bitch sound good as fuck.
For the record, I've never heard it.
You haven't heard it. No.
You're talking about you and Red with the tiny mics, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard it.
And there's an orgasm I'm having that I'm like,
I remember.
Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. I like timestamp saved it.
Oh
I'm
my.
like,
yes.
This is good. I was like sitting at my desk like, whew, wow, I should do that again when I get home. That was good.
I can't listen. Like, I think I get embarrassed a little bit because I'm like, why do I sound like that? Why do I sound like a car alarm?
You don't.
I definitely do. I definitely do. I'm like, oh my God, turn it down.
I think if you sounded like a car alarm, I don't think you would be, getting it as good as you do.
Shit. Okay, well, that sounds like another episode to me. Do you have any final remarks for the week?
No, come out on the 16th.
Yes, come out on the
Southern Gourmet Kitchen in Plano.
Wait.
RSVP on Southern Gourmet's Kitchen's website. Like, you have to go on their website and make a reservation for that night.
Reserve, because it's going to get packed.
It's busy. It's a family-owned little place, so it's a little small.
But that's cool. Let's pack it out.
They have a bar area. They have another room area. Like, they will have seating, but, get your ass in there.
Yeah, and we'll look sexy. And please, if you listen to the pod and you're coming, come and say hi. Let's take some pics. Yes. Let's get to know each other, baby. Oh, you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at allyourpleasures_.
Yes.
Like and subscribe to our YouTube. Leave a review on Apple Music and Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Yes. I know we just gave you a lot of instructions here, but let me just run it back. Follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube, and review this motherfucking pod. That's the 3 action items. That's a corporate speak.
Okay, hell yeah.
Those are 3 action items that I have for you today. But whether you're listening to this on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we love you. Bye.